Morning. We just had our transom refinished, which is this flat surface on the back of the boat. It was in real need of repair. The gel coat is 30 years old and it had a lot of cracks and divots and stuff. And they also replaced this entire stainless steel rail, so it makes it look fantastic. So today we need to remove the wax off of the new transom surface so that we can reinstall our letters, Endless Summer, Cocoa Beach. So the first thing I'm going to do is wipe down the area with our trusty acetone. We don't have alcohol. I guess you could use either one. Just to prep the surface, remove any dirt, especially waxes or any kind of other adhesives or anything that'll mess up the bond between the decals and the gel coat.
Okay, we already did this section. We peeled the under layer off, and now this is actually adhered. So now we cut this in half just to make it easier to work with, and now we're going to do this section. So, do you want to peel or?
You go ahead and peel.
So you peel off this underside. And as you can see, the letters are attached to the top layer. So now, while I hold this sort of taut, Tim's going to take this sort of, just flat scraping tool and work from the top down to make sure the letters adhere. I'm keeping this very taut and obviously trying not to get it crinkled or wrinkled or anything. Avoid bubbles in the letters.
Now I'll hand this over to Tricia so she can do the final squeegee. Make sure everything is adhered very well before we do the big top layer pull-off reveal.
It's okay if there's tiny bubbles. Apparently the lettering is breathable, especially in the sun, and the tiny bubbles will go away. If you have bigger bubbles in the letters, it's advised you could actually just do like a pinprick or something to get the air out from under. Okay, so that's it. It should be all adhered, and let's do the big reveal. Okay.
Drum roll. Real low. Slow, low and slow, low and slow. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, low and slow. You keep a real low profile when we pull it off, opposed to a high profile. Okay, that's the first section.
All right, first.
Couple little bubbles that might not be apparent on the camera, but I'd say it's good enough for government work for sure. And if anybody comes up on your boat and is looking and says there's a little tiny bubble right there, it's probably not a good friend of yours to begin with.
Okay, so there you go.
Endless Summer.
Endless Summer. We're going to do the same thing on the other side with Hailing Port, Cocoa Beach, Florida. See you in a bit. We basically just repeated the process, measured it out, centered it, taped up the top edge, and then we actually cut this so we can work in sections, peeled off the backing, put the letters down, squeegeed it down in place, and now we have, we're going to reveal this part, so remove all the tape. this off. Okay, this is not adhering. Letters are not adhered to here for some reason. I think there's actually some of this came off on the back of the letters where the adhesive was, so this is not going to stick. Not sure why that happened. Let's see how the rest of this goes then. Hopefully it looks good, centered from where you're sitting. Looks okay from where I am, except I'm gonna have to do something about that. But our boat has now been officially named again, Cocoa Beach, Florida. Her name is Endless Summer, hailing port, and that's it. Just now when we were adhering these letters, under this E crossbar here, there was some paper stuck, so this section was not adhering to our transom. Easy fixed. These are vinyl letters. We had some vinyl cement which we applied with a Q-tip and stuck it down, and now that should basically be there forever. So we're all set.
Job well done, Trish.
Awesome. Good job.